Welcome, or welcome back if you're following up on our last video. Last video, on episode 1, this is episode 2, we're moving on to episode 2. Very exciting. So, what we're doing now is we got our shack, right? First episode, we made our character Tavish Onassis, and we logged in to this barely standing of a town. And we got ourselves our wooden backpack. We went and found ourselves a sneaky little copper node right outside town. Mined us up enough to purchase ourselves our first little home here. So what we're going to do now is we are going to deck out this little shack, automate our mining operation, and recruit more people. And I believe that's what this episode will cover. So let's get into it. Super exciting. Let's deck it out. We got 1,500 credits, or cats in this world, as they're called. Or I think that's short for something as well. I don't think they're actually called cats. I think it's something else, but that's what they call them. Shorthand. So what we're going to do is we're going to see what we can build. So we're going to go over here to the right middle of the screen. There's this little hammer nail crossing guard here. If we click on that, it's going to open up our build menu. And there's all kinds of stuff here. You got buildings. There's small shack, which is the thing we just bought, but this is can only be built outside of cities. And that's how you make your own cities. Camping, so camping bed. So you would need to have a sleeping bag with you in order to put this down. Like, I can put it down, but it would just be a blueprint, and I would need to go get a sleeping bag in order to fulfill the blueprint. Campfire. Campfires don't cost anything to make. You use them to cook stuff, mostly meat. I don't think it does anything else besides that. It might give you light, so you don't have to work in the dark. But we have lights for that. Farming, we're not going to worry about that right now, but farming is in the game, and that is awesome. Well, as well, look at that. We can get water, but not in town. But we might be able to solve that in a little bit. I'll show you how. Lights, torch posts. See, there you go. There's our lights if we really want lights. Torch post. Mining, stone mine, and stone processor. So, stone mine, you place this down, and then it works like the copper node or the iron node. You just sit there and mine it, but it gathers stone. And then stone is made into building materials. Those little green toolboxes we bought 3 of to fix up our shack. So stone is good. Stone is good because you're going to need a lot of building materials in the future, but we can't build that in town. That's something I believe we can correct, because I believe these are around in the world, but they're not like the copper and the iron. They're not out like everywhere. You have to go specifically to certain locations. They're like little tiny villages or slave encampments, and they have the slaves working, and you can go there and you can mine stone as well, but you cannot automate it because it's not your node. So something to think about, and we'll, once we get there, we'll figure it out. I'll show you what I can do and what we can get away with. Stone processor turns stones into tools. So kind of, I don't know, kind of ridiculous, a little big, I think personally, for just making tools. I would assume there would be like a workbench where you take the stone and you just craft like the tools at a workbench, but this has to be outside of a town. It's really big. Maybe I'm getting huge boulders. Maybe that's what I'm doing. I'm crushing it into stone. I don't know. But yeah, this can't go in town, so we're not worried about that yet. Tech, this is what we're worried about. Small research bench. So let's see, how do I place this here? So what we want to do is, one, kind of get out of build mode here real quick and go out of here, and then go back to tech and build, small research. So this is how I like to do it. I like to go jibber jabber jibber jabber jaw. In Kenshi 2, I believe the building is going to be different. They're going to have like snaps and stuff, which will be very handy because I hate trying to line this stuff up exactly. Because I like my stuff being lined up proper, you know? I don't like anything too much out of sync. See, like that? That's pretty... Is that pretty good? It's hard to tell in this game. I think that's pretty good. So, we want to go... Hang on. If you hold control, it brings up that doodad, and we can go like straight up, which is actually pretty good for building. So, we can go... See, we can tell that we're not lined up proper. That's pretty good. Okay. So we want to go up here, I believe, as far as we can until it makes a stop, and then we can scooch it this way until it makes a stop, and then we kind of come back like that. Let me see something here. Actually, I want to see if I can get away with doing it this way. Yeah. Boom. And you just left click and it'll place the blueprint there. Awesome possum. Now what we're going to do is we're going to hit confirm, and that's going to lock in our blueprint. Bam. So now it's locked in. It's a little wire cage of what we want. So now if we click on it, it's going to say building materials 3. That's what we need, and we do not have that. Let's see. Check the bar here, see if he has it. I believe last time I played, last episode, he didn't have any, but he does now. He's got 2 now. I think when you load in the game, he gets a new inventory. Maybe, I'm not sure. I'm gonna buy up a couple of these. I'm gonna buy 3 of them. Yeah, 3 of them. And we need 1 more building material. Oh wait, you know what? I also want books now too. So I'm gonna buy up those books. Ooh, actually no. I need a little bit of money to buy 1 more of those building materials. So we're just gonna have him head on over that way. Okie dokies. Oh snap. Brawl, bar fight. Bar fight! Get him! I wanna help. Aww. He's checking this guy. Something's going on here. Every time this guy throws a dude, last episode did the same thing. Whoa, and the same high grade helmet. What is going on around here? I don't care. I don't want to care. This is great. Wonderful, wonderful. It's all very wonderful for us. We're gonna go sell that stuff. Just hoping for a little bit of extra money real quick. Ah! 300 bucks, 300 bucks, almost 400 bucks. Get us one of those. What's this worth? 700 bucks. That's what I'm talking about. That means we can buy some more books. So that way we don't have to go mine anymore ore right now. We got our 3 iron plates. And we're gonna want books. We got food, we got food. It only has 2 books. Nothing else I'm seeing since I'm Gohan. I got food. I'm not gonna worry about it. Alright. Let's go. I'm excited for when we're done automating and it's just going. Once we're just going and we got a few people, we can go get some bigger properties and really start figuring out what we want to do. And that's what, that's kind of the whole point of this game, is figuring out what you want to do. So, got our blueprints, or your building materials. Let me just right click on that monkey. And ba-bam! Building, boom, 3 of 3. We'll just wait it out. Fast forward. Okay, dokie. So, this is the research bench's inventory. If you left click it, brings it right up. Show research. So, right now, if you look around it, a lot of them are red, but some of them are ready to go. So these are the core ones, I guess you would say. Not this kind of core, but like in general, these are free, is what I'm trying to say. They're free. You can just learn them. It does take time, but they're 100% free. But the absolute first one we want to go ahead and get going is storage. You go to industry, storage boxes, ore. And that's going to give us storage ore, storage steel bars, storage iron plates, and storage copper for our little copper node that we've been so faithfully mining. So you go ahead and put it in you just click it and it goes over here, right? If it's ready, I'll just go ahead and do it again, right? The next one I would probably want is storage. Where's the regular storage? There it is, gears item storage, because that gives us food storage, and that's good too. So when you want to learn something and it's lit up like this, you just left click it, and it goes over there to your queue, and then you just right click this with a character, and they'll start researching it. And research takes science under the science skill tree. And as a human, I get a racial XP bonus of 1.2. So, and that's the XP, not how fast I go. So that just means I level up quicker, which is always good, right? I mean, it's not a huge difference, but it does help. So I'm going to always probably choose him to do my research because he'll level up that quicker. So yeah, he's just learning and burning. And if you look over here, so if I exit, right, and dilly-dallying around here, and let's say I have more characters and I'm clicking on them, the hub, this stays open and it tells me what I'm researching. Because right now the hub is my base, and that's why this is here. It's reflecting that the hub's my base, and this is my base's power, this is my base's battery consumption, and what my base is researching. So if I were to make my own base out in the world, this would pop up and it would say like my base, or I don't know, maybe we can name our base or something. But that's always nice. You can always see what you're working on, because that's probably one of the most important things, is just getting through the research. So once you know how to do stuff, then you can just go do stuff. We're almost done here. Let's go ahead and speed it up. Come on. Awesome. So now what we're going to do, hit the build menu, go to storage, and now we have storage. You have copper storage, iron plate storage, ore storage, and steel bar storage. We're going to want copper storage. And we're going to put this as close as we can to the front door and as far back as we can to avoid not being able to get into our home. I hate doing this. Maybe if I get closer it'll be easier. I like the freedom of the placement. Like, I love it because I can place stuff anywhere. It doesn't like force me to put it somewhere I don't want it. I can put it exactly where I want it, but it's also, it's hard to put it exactly where you want it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But there's ways around that. So like when you spawn, when you open it up, it always, you know, comes in perfectly straight. Like I didn't have to mess with that, which is awesome. And then now I can just line up this one. I can just kind of hit A, and I should go like right over. I should get really close. I think I can get pretty down. Like right there, I think. Does that work? And so this, we want two of them, right? But then we can't place a third one, so now we're going to want to rotate it. So it's nice and flush, I guess. See, that's what I'm talking about. I love the free placement, but also what a pain. What a pain. I hope they fix that in Kenshi too. I don't know exactly how they're going to fix it, but I know they're adding snap points. I know that. I hope it's like a free snap point where we can do this, right? We can free do it, but any moment we can snap it to the nearest one. So, or like auto straightening, right? Be able to auto straighten this stuff. So as you can see, now we can place it. And we can get it all the way up here as close as we can. So right there, that's good. So we can get to it over there. We can get these guys over here and over here. We can get to that, which is over there. We're going to hit confirm. And we're going to fast forward. As our guy's still doing item storage. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and build these guys. And once those are built, we can automate our mining. So we don't, you know, we only got the one guy, so it's not going to go super duper quick, but being able to just have your character mine for you and then take those resources and put them in storage and then continue to do that over and over and over again is just great, because now you can kind of go through inventories, menus, go through gear. You can figure out what you want to build in your house. You're doing something, and you can also chill as well. And that's right, getting that right out of the gate and just doing that, so you can work. Your character's doing something, and you can just relax and figure out some stuff. Alright, so it looks like... Oh wow, he just moved on to it. So yeah, he's done with that, and now he's gonna go ahead and start doing that. So what happened there was that was the last one I placed down, and I'm playing as Tavish Onassis, and he automatically will start working on the last one you place down. Or anyone, well, when you're selecting them and you go into build mode and you place something, they'll go do it. But not like, 1, 2, 3. He'll only do this one automatically, not these two. Alright, so we are there. There's one more thing. Gonna try... Go to storage, go to food. So, if you notice, we can't place our food storage, right, in here. Which is, I guess we can, right? Right there. But that's kind of in our way. I don't like that. What I found out on a playthrough is if you set it up like this, the way I have it set up, you should be able, I think, to do something. No? Maybe it was just that playthrough? Possible. Yeah, okay, so never mind. I thought I could. Last playthrough, I was able to actually hang it off right here, and it worked out super well. So I guess we're forced... hang on, let me see something, because I forgot. You can rotate, and that'll play a part of it, too. See, I don't know why I can't use it right here. That makes total sense. It totally fits. Okay. Whatever. Let's just try to place it down. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to even worry about it. I just wanted to show you. I just wanted to see if I could do that. But I cannot. And it's no biggie because we have a backpack. And with a backpack, if we get more people, they will automatically eat out of our backpack. And if we are all in the same group together, and we only have one group, we really don't need food storage. As long as the person with the backpack has the food and the food is inside the backpack. Because they'll all just kind of eat out of the backpack. So we're just going to automate this mine and get some money going. And we'll probably hire some more people in a minute. Oh, so what you want to do is you want to shift and right click when when your guy is selected who you want to be doing this, and this right here pops up when you do that. Number 1, operating machine, copper resource. So that's his job. That's what we want him to do. So he's gonna do that, and now that we have storage, when it's full up, he's gonna take it and go put it in the storage boxes, and each one of those can hold 100 copper ore. That's 300 copper ore. And what do we make? 5 grand off the 30 we had. So yeah, we're gonna have some money. I mean, the bar doesn't have a whole lot of money though, so he doesn't have infinite money, but he does get better as we get better because we sell him our copper and then he marks it up and then sells it, and so he gets, as slowly as the game goes on, he gets better and better loot, he gets more money. We kind of help him out, he helps us out, it all works out. Alright, so yeah, we're just doing this, I guess. How much money we're gonna need? So it varies when you recruit people. It could be 6,000, it could be 3,000, it could be 3,500. Sometimes people just join you if you let them, like they're outcasts and they're like, please, I want glory, or please, I just want something to eat, or please, I'm bored of this place, get me out of here. Um, and you can just be like, yeah, dog, come on, join me in my band of crazy guys. Hey, there he goes. Okay, so now, see, I didn't click nothing. I didn't do nothing. And he is just going, man. He's going. He's going. Let's go ahead and push play here. So he's going to go back home. He's going in. He goes to the furthest one, and he puts it in there. See, watch. If I can click through the thing here, I can open up my storage inventory. Boom. 5 copper. So we're set. We can at this point, this is the point. Last episode I said, you know, you don't want to, when we were first mining, don't want to walk away from your computer because it'll fill up and then he just stands there. So we're at that point now where you can just do this and you can walk away now. And he will gather 300 copper for you. You want to make sure you have food, of course. So he'll only ever take 5 copper. So just make sure you have enough inventory for 5 copper, either in your backpack or in your main inventory here. And also make sure you always have enough food. You know, I don't know how long this will take, maybe 5-10 minutes to get enough to get a couple of people going. But, yeah, make sure you have food or else you'll starve to death. And you don't want to do that. So we're just going to fast forward here. I'm going to let's see, how do I like to do this here? Can I move the camera? There we go. There we go. So fast forward and see you in a second. Alright, so we are at 38 laboring, 0.85. Our guy is still going at it. Probably been a few days. You can check on your progress. See that? How he goes in there, you can kind of see the layout. And you can click through the roof here, and you just click on it. And so we got 30 copper. 30 copper, so we're going, and that's all in my storage, not in my inventory. See, if I open up my inventory, bye-bye, not there. 30 copper. That, I mean, like, how much is it at right now? 140. So we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. I'm gonna check something real quick, just cause. Okay. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna keep on going. Keep trekking along till I'm gonna say, let's see, what's our hunger situation? Good. I'm gonna say 50 to 100, and I'll see you then. All right, guys. So went ahead and skipped forward there. That was a lot of mining. It's gonna take a minute. You're gonna want to walk away from your computer, get a snack or something. Go let the dogs out or something. Took a minute. It's day 8 now. I don't know how long it was. Probably few days. But now we have 65 copper in our beloved storage, which is going to give us plenty of money. If we look at our character here, our hunger. I went ahead and got a little bit more food. As I said, you're going to want to make sure you have plenty of food. So we're totally good, all good. You can do that as much as you want, practically, and just fill those up. But I want to go ahead and move on to the next step here. You can do that as long as you want, but the next step would be to talk into this guy. And few tricks actually here I wanna show you. I don't know if everyone knows this, but it's a game guide, right? It's a how-to how to do it easy peasy. So what you want to do is, if you have the backpack, right, you want to put whatever you got in your backpack in your inventory, and you want to drop your backpack on the ground, right? It's not going anywhere, it's sitting right there. You can just pick it right up. But now you're gonna want to maybe scooch over here a little bit and then talk to him, right? But bam, like that. And then what you can do is you can still click through the wall to your storage, and that's why I say this particular one is amazing to have, because right in the beginning of the game you just click your storage like that, and he has 12,000 cats, right? We just shift and right click. Ah, dang. Okay, hang on. Maybe let's go closer to it and then open it and then shift click. Ah, dang. So what's happening is he's not close to this guy. He's not close enough. If he was just a little bit over here, just a smidgen, he would like buy this stack immediately from my storage, and I wouldn't have to put it in here. So let me see if I can fast forward here and get him to move so I can show you this. Just give it a minute here. Alright, he's not moving. So, we'll try it one more time, just to see if we can luck out. Let's see, let's go scooch over here. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. I don't know what happened, but see? Maybe I needed to get closer. But it does work. So, you can sell your whole stack of inventory, and not just this, but all 3 of them. All of them. Immediately to this guy without having to take them back and forth and taking forever. With the backpack, it does help because it stacks and you can sell each stack immediately. But just being able to sell a stack of 100, right? Like boom, or 300, boom, boom, boom. It really speeds it up. At least I feel like it does. So that's boom, just like that. Look at that, 3,000 cats, and we have 9,000 cats, just like that. Let's see what he's got going on here. He ain't got much going on. Oh, don't do that. I don't want to go sleep. So we can go ahead and pick up our backpack. So we want a few more people to get this going a bit quicker. Let me slow that down. You got a few people, I believe, in the hub here. You have Logan. He's a marksman. So how you figure out what people do is you just go talk to him, and he'll just talk. You know, need yourself a gunner? I promise you, I've got good eyes of a hawk. Been manning turrets since before I sprouted a beard on my face. Okay. So yeah, he's a gunner. You know, he's good at bows and crossbows and stuff. Maybe another time. We will want him eventually because we need someone like that, but not right now. This person, I think they're all level 1, so nothing super special, but they are a unique class. They're a human Scorchlander, so they're good at building structures. I'm good at, regular humans are good at science, learning about building, and then those guys are good at actual building. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to Squin, because Squin has some cheaper people we can get. So we're going to right click Squin, and we're going to fast forward. I like to lock onto my guy here. Oh, see? Something happened to my left leg there. I must have gotten to a scuff when I walked away from my computer when I was mining. So as I said, it's not foolproof. You'll get in scuffs sometimes, but for the most part, you'll come out on top. No biggie. I mean, and plus, once we get more people, that took a while to get that 60 copper. It took, I don't know, several in-game days, I'm assuming. But once we get a few more people going at this, because we'll be able to get one more person on the node that we're on, and then we'll get 2 more people on the other copper node that's going on, and that'll speed things up dramatically, because now we're mining one node twice as fast and another node as fast as the other node. So it'll be great. Okay, so we made it to Squin. I want to check something out real quick. I wonder if this place is still glitched from episode 1. Let us find out. I want to know. Curious. Nope. Okay. The armor shop is back up and running. So it was just a small glitch. That's good to know. Oh, okay. Run along before you get trampled on. Sorry, guys. God dang. I'm just checking. Alright, so I believe there's a few people. I don't think there's. I think there's. You get someone for free somewhere. I can't remember where. It's not really, we're going to make money here, so. So what you want to do when you want to find people is just hover over the people, and if they have a bubble, you left click, and if it says drifters, that's probably someone you can hire. Let's go talk to Hot Lungs. Are you looking for recruits? Yes, I am. And perhaps this will be my chance. 3,000 cats. Yes. And so, as I was saying in episode 1, when you recruit people, you can deck them out. You can't change race, sub-race, or gender, but you can change their appearance and their name if you want to. But Hot Lungs is funny, so we're just gonna go ahead and keep going with that. But there, man, you got 2 people now. Look at that, 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. You see their names. So when you get a new person, you immediately switch over to them. So right now I'm Hot Lungs, but if we like do that, right, then we can boom, just bam on this character. Or if we select them both, woohoo! Or let's say um, I'm Tavish, right, and from down here you can just click on them. Or if you shift and click while you're another character, you can click multiple. So you can just go click, 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 click. And if they're all over the map, you just go boop, everyone over here, and everyone comes right here. So we got her. We could probably get this other guy, but I'm gonna go check out the other bars too. I don't want to spend all my money in one place. I like to spread it around. Oron. Is Oron? I think Oron might be free. Let me see. That's right. No, she's not free, but she used to be a mighty warrior, and she's 3,500 instead of 3,000. I think she gets like she actually has some decent stats. So we're gonna go ahead and get her. I think she has like tens in like all weapons or something, which is cool. It's good to have someone who's good at fighting, right? Oh, what happened? Where are we? There we are. I also noticed is this Soto Drifter sitting way back in the corner. We don't have a whole lot of monies left. Let's see how much she's. Let's see, she wants 3,000. We can't afford her. Do I have... Oh, I do. I do have this sword in my inventory that I didn't want. Or no, this is their inventory. They need weapons. Tell you what though, take me them sandals from you. So if you're one character, you right click another character, you hold the right click down, it'll bring up a menu. See that? And you just go to trade, and then they'll open up both menus at the same time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these boots on him and take his sandals. The sandals don't give me any benefits as far as like armor, but it does give me an athletic effect, 1.10, and a combat speed effect, which the combat speed will help me with the martial arts. So we don't need a whole lot more money to get that third person. It would be nice to have. So if everyone's in this the room with you and you go to trade, you can click on whoever and it'll switch their inventory so you can just sell out of their bag. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sell this food cube, and that takes me over the 3,000 I need to buy her. And we'll just go do that, so that way we have 3 extra people, so we have a total of 4. And there we go, we have 4 people now. So we're gonna start controlling 4 people. Bit different than controlling 1, but with our new automation, it should make it kind of straightforward for us. So what we want to do is down here, this is your little speed runner, how fast you want your guys to be running, right? So there's walk, run, and sprint. But if you have more than one person, there's this 4th option here, and what this does is the red guy resembles the slowest person in a group of people. aka the group you're on, and or the group they're in. So everyone moves at the same speed. Even though some of them can run faster than others, they won't sprint away from each other. They'll stay in a small group. So we'll just go ahead and show that off here. So first we'll go, everybody run at full speed. And as they run, they'll naturally kind of show who's faster. See that? Looks like Soto and Hot Lungs are pretty tied, but Oren's quicker than Tavish. But if we did the same thing and we say run at full speed together, speed this up, they all stay with each other. No one gets separated. So we are all done here. We're out of money. We're going back to the hub. Let's go. Okie dokie, so we are back at hub. We got our 4 people. We don't have any copper. And we have, I think, yeah. So we want to, as I was saying earlier, we want to make sure all our food is in our backpack. Typically keep books in your inventory because they stack up to 4. Bingo, bongo, ball. Where is everybody? Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to want to do what we did with Tavish with everybody else. So Tavish has a job. No one else has a job. See that? Another good thing you can do, something I should have done actually a while ago, is go ahead and shift left click on medic, and that'll give him the job medic. And if we, so see how they're like, they got numbers 1 and 2. So right now, let's stop him from working. Right now, operating the copper resource is more important to him than medicing. But if we swap that, right now medicing is more important. So he'll do this first. If he gets injured, let's in fact try that job. No, that's right. I don't have a splint. But yeah, he'll medic first before injured or before copper. So if he gets injured, he'll heal himself before he keeps mining. But once he's healed, he'll go right back to mining. So we're gonna go ahead and do that with everyone actually. Shift click, shift click, shift click. See that? See how he just ran over and started helping Tavish? Because he probably had like a bandage or something. So now everyone has the job medic. Tavish is assigned to this node, and what we're going to do is we're going to do hot lungs, and then we're going to shift click it. Turn off jobs right now. And now this node, we're going to utilize this node now too. And so what we're going to do is click Oren, and then we're going to shift and left click Soto, and now they're both selected. See that? And now shift right click the node, and they both now have the job. See if we click individually, they both have operate machine copper resource. So that's how you kind of tell people what to do. So now what we can do is we can select all of them and hit job. And now all of them have their jobs turned on. Just like that. You don't have to go through individually and select them individually. You just select all of them, hit job, everyone's back to work. And vice versa, if you want everyone to quit work and run away, like boom, hang on a second, like that. See that? So Tavish is going to get beat up. Well, we don't want that, so we're going to turn off his jobs. We're going to select just him, and we're going to send him up to the bar. And we're going to watch these guys, make sure they don't mess with their other dudes. Alright, cool. Oh, See, and now this might be bad. I might have to send everyone in the bar. Oh no, it looks like they're just gonna walk away. Oh no, what are they doing? Just calmly walking into the city now? Okay, I don't know. Oh yeah, see, see, they're the guards. They're gonna come out of the bar now, maybe. Kick some butt. Here, I'm gonna do this. I don't know what's going on. You guys bad or good? What's going on? Oh shit. Okay. Alright. So yeah, these are bad guys, and these guys are gonna take care of them for me. In fact, I'm gonna get in on some of this action here. Oof, might not be a good idea. Kicker. So a lot of these guys aren't gonna have anything good on them. They're just gonna have your basic gear, basics like metal clubs, some basic pants. You know, this is also a good time to just go ahead and say jobs, right? Oh wait, no, take jobs off. But we can do stuff like this. Attack him because he's like crippled, right? We can level up our stats. In fact, do this. Take off the bag, but I think that'll help us. Oh yeah, and getting in front of him will help us too. Hi, that's my kill. I'm just gonna kill him. When they're crawling on the ground like this, you kind of have to go in front of them. It's weird. Yeah, man, he's gonna level up his fisticuffs in no time. Alright, let's see what this guy had. He had a big sword. So yeah, typically these guys aren't going to have anything good. Just regular old hungry bandits, so I'm not going to worry about it. But they're done for. And we're going to... Do I have bandages? We're going to get some bandages real quick. Heal up. Hobbling. Immediately just start healing. Yeah, well, each body part one at a time, and you can only heal up to the red. So is he hobbly still? He's a little weak, so we're gonna send him to bed. And we're gonna double click these pictures, make sure everyone else is doing good, which they are. And we'll just let Tavish heal. We'll have everyone else mining, right? Yeah, they're over there mining. Tavish is healing. He's left arm is at 50%. I think I'll call him good to go back to work. Give it just a second here. And see, Soto, he's leveling up his strength right now by running this heavy copper ore all the way from there back here. And if there's someone you want particularly trained, you can fill the other person's bag up with like whatever you want, and that way the only person who can take the copper is the person you want trained in strength. Or, quick tip, you can also train your sneak while you mine. If you change them to sneak, whoever takes the copper to town, they sneak the whole way there, and when they pass the people in town, you level up sneak. And I mean, it's about a half a level, at least in the very beginning when you don't have any sneak. It's about half a level just by going whoop and whoop back out of town. So I mean, I can get my sneak up to 20, I think, if I put Tavish down here and have him sneak and only let him take the copper ore. So that's a cool little trick I picked up. So he's ready to go. We're going to go ahead and just get him up, click him back on work. And there we go. We have a completely automated copper ore industry rocking. We got, yeah, we're just going to make a buttload of money now. Relatively quickly. I mean, so this node now is working twice as fast because we have 2 people on it. But we have 2 nodes with 2 people on it. So we're technically working 4 times fast? Something like that? I don't know. Whatever. We're doing good. So I will see you when... I don't know really. When we at least have 100. When we have 100, that'll be enough for us to get some more people and start really thinking about expanding. Alright, see you then. Alright guys, so 90 copper. Oh, 95 copper now. So this is a good time to pause. Soto's right here, so that's great news for us. We just go ahead and click Soto. We're going to undo jobs. And we're going to go into the bar. Make sure we're on floor 0. Talk to them and see how the bartender's on this side now. They have 9,000 cats. We click that, shift click. Okay, it didn't work. Try that one more time here real quick before we just do it the regular way. I don't know exactly what makes that work, that little trick work, but I sure do love it, especially when it works when you got a full stash. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but yeah, would be nice if I could just get it to work every time. Sometimes it works a bunch of times in a row, sometimes it doesn't. But either way, you can also just do this. You can just open it and put them in individually. If I had Tavish here, it would be a lot quicker because he could put a lot of it in his bag. In fact, I might say let's just do that. Oh, there's Tavish's backpack. Hey, it worked. See? I don't know. I don't know what makes it work. But I sure am happy when it does. And Tavish's backpack's missing. Is it on the ground still over here? Did I drop it somewhere? Oh, yeah, there it is. We're gonna heal this bandit because it just gives us XP in first aid. Also, he's confused by it, which I enjoy. Alright. So we have 9,000 cats again. And this is about it, guys. This is episode 2. This is really what I wanted to show you here. You buy this house, you get yourself 4 people. You can also do 6. There's another copper node I can show you right. Where are we at here? Right there. There's another copper node. So, there's that. You get after episode 1, right? You make your character. You get enough cats to buy the house and fix it up and get it ready to go. You go ahead and get your 4 or your 6 people. You can do as low as just getting an extra person, just 1, and working 2 people. But once that's set up, you're golden. You're practically golden. You can buy as much food as you want. You can easily sell it quickly to this guy right in the hub. As I said, I don't know how that particular quick sell works out of the inventory, but it does work. You've seen it. Sometimes it takes more than one try. But we're going to go ahead and probably move on to episode 3, which is going to go ahead and going to be moving on to buying a bigger house, more upgrades, a lot of interior crafting. Maybe we'll get as far as crafting some clothing and stuff out of our base, which would be really awesome. So, super excited. See you then. If you learned anything or just enjoyed watching, or you're starting to enjoy Tavish Onassis' adventures through the moon of Kenshi, then go ahead and please give me a like and a subscribe. It would be highly appreciated on my end. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you